Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to Elder Apostles of the Great Millstone, and salutations to you sincere laborers out there pushing this truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. Okay, I just want to get into a quick lesson real quick, man, because, the point here is Revelation 14:4, where it speaks of, for these were they which were not defiled with women for their virgins. All right, I'm going to go into the, to the explanation of that, the breakdown of that here in a minute. But I just really, this lesson really came to me today, man, because this Jake, man, at the job or whatever, dude just bugging out, man. And when I saw him and the incident that happened, I really see that he's destroying himself. I shared the truth with him before, and told him where I was at. He said I'll be out there. Just recently he said, I'll be out there Saturday. I'll be out there, And long story short, he told me to call him last night. I called him or whatever. And talking about he haven't been able to sleep and this and that, and he got a call and God want him to do this and do that, and you gotta be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. So I'm just listening to him, and also a short phone call ended. So we go back to work this morning, and he's telling me just went on his rants again, man. He already told me he can't sleep. And just I found out why when he started saying, Wednesday is this. If you do this on a Wednesday, that's Mercury, and if you do this, it works on that day, man. That the planet Mercury, it's for Wednesday. Then you say Sunday, it's the sun, And I'm like, dude, those are just creations. Somebody created those. I say, you basically giving reverence to those planets. You worshiping the planets. So long story short, he got all pissed off and, walked off and shit. And, just like, man, he's waxing worse. And the thing is, man, he's defiling himself with all his philosophies, man. He's bugging out, man. He's getting mad at me because I'm questioning him about his whatever, his crap or whatever, and he's getting pissed off at me. So, long story short, I'm like, man, this dude is bugging out, man. He's going to all his philosophies. He can't sleep at night. He's just bugging out, man. Isaiah 33 and I believe 6. Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read, and none of these shall fail. This is that straight and narrow, man. All right, the scriptures, Ecclesiastes 12:12, admonishment of many books. All right, there is no end. Okay, so basically he bugging out, man. Basically Jake is just completely bugging out. Salakia, get this preset real quick. Salakia, that was Isaiah 34 verse 16. Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. None of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. Okay, so seek ye out the book of the Lord and read. And none of these shall fail, man. Because he's defiled himself with all these different women. But it's Revelation 14:4. Or these are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. Matter of fact, let me read it to get edification here. It says, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood in Mount Zion with 144,000, having his father's name written in his foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven, as a voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard a voice from harpers, harping with their harps, and they sung as it were a new song. All right. And matter of fact, I got to edify on this, Salakia. Just trying to get to the point here. I want to make this video too long. It says, and 144,000 having his father's name written in their foreheads. All right. And that's spiritually written in their foreheads. You got to know the name of the Most High, Yahweh, name of Son, Yahweh Shai. So that's that name in your foreheads, in your mind. All right. It says, and I heard a loud voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. Verse 3. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne. That new song is this gospel. Okay, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And before the four beasts and the elders, no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. Okay, like the scriptures say, I like this generation unto children in the marketplace. You know, we have piped unto you, but thou hast not lamented. Okay, only we can understand the song, we can hear the song, we can dance to the song. This song is sweet to us, sweet in our ears. All right. Only 144,000, 12,000 men out of each tribe, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right. Verse 4. These are they which are not defiled with women for their virgins. All right, so we're going to go into that word defiled. All right. That word defiled, and play the Greek right here real quick.
Strong's G 3435. Maluno. Okay.
It says to defile, okay, to pollute, to stain. Okay, Strong's definition. Figuratively, okay, get this out real quick. Figuratively, okay, it already let you know it's figuratively speaking, is metaphorically speaking. To soil, okay, to pollute. All right, it says pull this down. All right, it says Strong's New Testament used only in symbolic and figurative discourse of those who have kept themselves pure from defilement of sin, okay, who have not soiled themselves by fornication and adultery. All right, and such thing in the scripture known as spiritual fornication, man. Going after other gods, all right, and other gods, their wisdom, their knowledge, all right. Of a conscience and reproach defiled by sin. Okay. So with that being said, excuse the noise in the background, Baba Kasha. Alright, so we know the word defile, man. Defile yourself. And as we know, as the definition said, is figuratively, man. Okay. To defile yourself. So they're not defiled with women. Alright. Go back to this again. So we know what the word defile means, figuratively speaking. For they were not defiled, soiled. You know, I'd be like, oh, those clothes are heavily soiled. You know, you have a option on your washer, heavily soiled. Okay, I mean, it's just drenched in just dirt. Okay, just dirt is just absorbed, heavily soiled. All right, so you need a lot of water to clean it out because it's heavily soiled. You know, on a wash cycle. Okay, so they were not defiled with sin. Okay, with other knowledge. All right, and that other knowledge would be the women, but they're not defiled with women. Okay, and we got a precept for that. To the internet. Need a scripture. So let me go back to that and look the scripture up real quick. Now we'll go to the book of Proverbs. Proverbs 1. I'm gonna start from 1. Okay, so understand this. These are to understand a proverb. These are proverbs. To understand a proverb and interpretation, the words of the wise and the dark sayings. So this is the book of Proverbs, dark sayings. All right, metaphors, so to say. Proverbs 2. Start from the top. My son, if thou wilt receive my words and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thy ear unto wisdom. Okay, so the key point here is wisdom. Focus on that and apply thy heart to understanding. If thou criest if thou criest after knowledge, and liftest up thy voice for understanding. Now, this is the point, verse 4. If thou seekest her as silver, so it just turned the wisdom and knowledge into a metaphor. It turns into her, okay? And searches for her as for hid treasures. Okay, so now we know these this her is wisdom. Okay, so I'm gonna go down to about verse 16, and it tells you the matter of fact, it says, "For the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding." So this wisdom is her. Okay, go down. So, to deliver thee from a strange woman. Okay, a strange woman, to deliver thee from a strange woman, from a stranger which flatters with her words. Remember, this is the book of Proverbs. So that strange woman will be other philosophies, other knowledge. Okay, and that's what the words of the Most High is. You know, the words get that in Proverbs real quick. I get it in the scriptures. Proverbs chapter. I'm gonna read this out loud from my Bible here. It's Proverbs chapter 30 verse 5. Every word of the Most High is pure. It is a shield unto them that put their trust in Him. So every word is pure. So it's a shield. All right. So this word will deliver thee from a strange woman. You won't get caught up in those philosophies out there. You won't be bugging out, man. Getting pissed off. Can't sleep. All right. Can't sleep because you bugging yourself out with all these different knowledge and wisdom, man. All right. That is just bugging you out, man. All right. Scriptures, Ecclesiastes 12 and 12. Let me get that real quick. I'm going to read that one out loud as well. Ecclesiastes 12 and 12. And further by these, my son, be admonished of making many books, for there is no end, and much study is weariness to the flesh. All right, so deliver thee from a strange woman. That's what this her would do, this wisdom. So deliver thee from the strange woman with the flatter her words, okay? Philosophies. That's what this word would do, is a shield and buckler. Every word of the Most High is pure and pure. Okay, now I got the Strong's definition. I believe this is it. Let me go back real quick. Yeah, to deliver thee from the strange. Let's go into concordance with that. Deliver thee from the strange woman, Proverbs 2 and 16. To be a stranger, to become estranged. Okay. Go down. Okay. Primitive root, to turn aside. So to turn you aside, estranged. To turn you aside from that strange woman. Lodging. Okay, it's like an apartment or something, a dwelling place. Alright. A foreign, strange, profane, specifically commit adultery, spiritual adultery. To come from. Alright, to come from. That's the words of the Most High. It will deliver you from that strange woman. To come from that strange woman, okay? Let's go back to that precept real quick. Proverbs 2 verse 16. To deliver thee from the strange woman. Estrange. To turn you back from that woman. Even from the stranger which flattereth her words. Okay? So deliver you. That's what the words of the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the Most High. Okay, her. To deliver you from the strange woman. Okay, Salakia. To deliver thee from the strange woman. I got a precept real quick. It's Psalm 78 verse 30. They were not estranged. We just found out what the word estranged means, to come from. So they were not estranged, so they didn't come from their lust, but while they meet, they were yet in their mouths. So we know what the word estranged from. Estranged, to come from. So they were not estranged from their lust. So they were defiled with those women, man. They were not estranged. They were not delivered from. They were not delivered from that strange woman. Alright, because they didn't have knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Shai on them. Okay? They wasn't delivered from her. Proverbs 2 and 16. So they were defiled. Alright? They were defiled. because they didn't have that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Bashir Shai, Proverbs 2 and 16, to deliver thee from her. So they were defiled with these women, these philosophies. Alright? A strange woman. Because as we can see in Proverbs 2 and 16, wisdom. Now I'm gonna go back to where I'm going back to. Go back to that. Salakia, I'm all over the place. I'm trying to keep as organized as possible. Revelation 14. Back and forth. So, okay. These are they which are not defiled, polluted, okay, soiled, okay, with women, with philosophies, with the strange women, to be estranged. So they were delivered from those strange women. But they are virgins. Alright, you know what a virgin is. Virgins is something clean. Something clean, matter of fact. I gotta get that in the blue letter now. Revelation 14 and 4. Get that real quick. They were virgins. Okay. A virgin, a marital age woman, a woman who has had never sexual intercourse with a man. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. A man who has abstained from all, right here. Beautiful. This is the Greek's lexicon, Strong Testament, New Testament, right here. Get this out. A man who was abstained from all uncleanness and whoredom. 10. So that man is a virgin. All right. And 10, and whoredom, attended on adultery, and has kept his chastity. Okay, this truth is beautiful, and these words are beautiful, this knowledge is beautiful. Never converse with woman. So he kept himself from those other women, man. Let me get one precept real quick. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Our Bible app at. So we were virgins. This is we were women, virgins, not defiled. Okay. I believe this is it. They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man, shall she return to her again? Shall not the land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers. Yet turn again unto me, said the Lord. So we played the harlot with many lovers, many other doctrines, many philosophies, many other gods. Okay, and it says she I think that's Jeremiah 6:1, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to get these precepts locked down. Jeremiah 6:2. I have likened the daughter of Zion unto a comely and delicate woman. Alright. So, once again, virgins. So, let's say they were virgins. Okay. So, not defiled. Defiled with those women. Okay. They were not defiled with the women, for they were virgins. Clean. And we seen what he said. What they said about that. Salakia. A man who was abstained from all uncleanness and whoredom and sin and adultery. You know, and I remember when I first came into the truth, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, he used Elder Gabar to bring this to my understanding, because I thought I wasn't going to be able to make it. You know, I was like, oh, I'm not a virgin. But beautiful. You know, now I'm able to understand this and break this down. Okay. And actually come up with some precepts and understanding. But you know, as once again, you know, it says a man who has not abstained from all unclean, who has abstained from all uncleanness and kept his chastity. Okay, so those, man. All right, so this Jake, man, he's just gonna wax worse, man. First off, he's rebellious. Told him where the knowledge is at. I told him where to come, and he's not coming. So he just gonna think he's deep. Just bug himself out, man. All right. And the demons is just waxing worse and worse, man. You know, we gotta be spiritual. You know, when you in a spiritual warfare, man, you're able to see and recognize those things, man. Just bugging the fuck out and just getting pissed off at me, you know. But just see him being constantly just consumed by demons, man. It's just crazy. But with that, man, Lord willing, you brothers edified. I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. Double on the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, sincere laborers out there pushing truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty.